Today I will be reading Animal Strikes at the Zoo. It's True by Carmel Wilson and illustrated by Margaret Spangler. Animal Strikes at the Zoo. It's true! There's an animal strike at the zoo. It's true! The headlines are telling it all. The animals quit. That's it. We're through. From all animals, biggest to small. We pay only peanuts, the elephants shout, and goodness, we're bigger than that. So now they won't trumpet or lumber about. They sit in the shade, looking fat. The monkeys won't monkey around anymore. You won't see us climbing again. They wallow like big monkey lumps on the floor. We want a nice pool in our pen. The leopards aren't prowling. The wolf packs aren't howling. The tigers aren't growling. And worst of all, and the worst has come true, there's an animal strike at the zoo. The zebras are looking like horses today. We painted their stripes in, you see. We're all sick and tired of eating this hay. Our good looks do not come for free. Those silly giraffes aren't any better. You won't see our necks anymore. They're knitting themselves sweaters, which go from their heads to the floor. Business these days is as slow as can be. Folks go to the circus instead. Nobody wants to pay money to see animals lay in their bed. The lions aren't roaring. The eagles aren't soaring. The penguins are snoring. It's all rather boring. What can the zookeeper do? There's an animal strike at the zoo. He really is doing the best he can. The elephants all got a raise. They can now eat pecans, and he offered them 6-hour days. The monkeys were given a small kiddie pool, and he's feeding the zebras oats. But the monkeys complain that the water is cool, and the zebras want root beer floats. Then, in through the gate walks little Sue. She just can't believe she's here. She always wanted to come to the zoo, and she begged for this trip for a year. But the birdies aren't peeping, the lizards aren't creeping, and no bunnies are leaping. Then, poor Sue starts weeping. Her heart is broken in two by the animal strike at the zoo. As tears streak down her sweet, rosy face, the animals watch that wee child. A deep hush of sadness falls over the place. And then the animals go wild. With soaring and peeping and howling and growling, all critters, from biggest to small, start soaring and creeping and leaping and prowling, and little Sue laughs at them all. And all the animals find out that day they actually like what they do. The zookeeper calls the reporters to say, "Hooray, no more strike at the zoo." But the bear at the circus won't pedal his bike. Uh-oh, they say he's on strike.